Hey Leo, this is your guys' April 2018 reading. I appreciate all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I am doing personal readings, so if you guys are interested in receiving one or just want some info, I will put my email in the description below. So I've already been shuffling and a couple of cards have fallen out already. So and also my dog is down here, so I'm sure you know the drill by now. He will probably bark, snore, all that. So yeah, Knight of Swords with the Tower. So I feel like either some kind of big change causes maybe you or someone else to lash out or to rush in or rush out and maybe say some things. Probably assert yourself. Or maybe there is just like, or maybe it could be the other way around. Like maybe someone says some things, speaks their mind, and then that brings about some big change, some big ending. Like maybe you've been holding something in and you finally vent and tell someone how you feel, and then they decide they're not going to put up with that and they're going to leave you, or you lose your job over it. It's just some kind of big change. But another thing that I'm feeling is you guys might like be waiting for some kind of big change or big ending, and it's like you're tired of waiting around, and so now you're trying to like hurry up. You're trying to hurry towards this ending, trying to bring it about yourselves, possibly. But with the Tower, what does end and what does change, there is always like, it's like when the Tower knocks down, it gives you the opportunity to start fresh and rebuild however you want. But with whatever this change is, or whatever information comes in or goes out, you guys have the Empress in reverse. So this change might be really hard for you guys. You might feel like you're having some trouble creating your abundance or getting something off the ground. Like maybe if you want to be self-employed, or you're just trying to save up your money, or maybe if you're trying to have kids or something, you guys might be having a really hard time with that, with getting something going, getting something off the ground, feeling abundant, feeling stable. Five of Swords, so this is like petty conflict, competition, one-upping, fighting just to fight. It's like no one really is listening to your point of view. They might just be waiting for you to be done talking so that they can start arguing back. But it's like no one's really listening. It's like a lose-lose situation. Followed by the Eight of Cups. So this lose-lose situation that you're feeling like you can't get off the ground and you're feeling unstable about it, you're not really having a lot of faith in a certain situation, whatever that is. The Eight of Cups here is either you guys walking away from it, or this is telling you to walk away from it, or maybe someone is walking away from you. But this is something that you have invested a lot of your time and energy into, and it's like you're feeling disappointed and now you're walking away and moving on from it. Or you're just detaching. It's also a card of soul searching. So some of you guys might be trying to figure out what you want or who you are. The Ten of Wands. So this is something that is really, really stressing you guys out. You feel burdened, you feel exhausted. Or maybe someone that you're involved with feels really exhausted by a certain situation. Five of Wands, so this is more conflict. This is competition. Just like a lot of petty arguments in your guys' situation. It's like nobody is listening. Like if this Knight of Swords is you guys trying to come in and like assert yourself and say like, no, you're not doing things the way that it's supposed to be, you're not following the rules, you're not listening, That's what I feel like. I feel like someone's not listening. So this could be you guys trying to like make someone realize something, but they just want to argue. They just want to fight with you, or maybe you guys just want to fight with them, or maybe you guys are up against like competing with other people. Like maybe you're competing for someone's attention or affection, or at work you're up against other coworkers, or maybe at school you guys are all up against the same thing, and nobody wants to cooperate, nobody wants to get along. And I kind of felt like this was going to come up. So High Priestess, so this is you guys really, really, really needing to trust your intuition, because right now your intuition is like on point as it's going to get. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, you know damn well that's what's going on. And that's probably why there's so much conflict here, is because you guys see through someone's lies, you see through someone's bullshit, you see through everything. And if not, this is you guys really needing to trust your intuition. You guys also just might be someone who is like more intuitive or psychic, or maybe someone around you is very intuitive. This could also be telling you that maybe you are going to go to someone who is like a tarot reader like this, or maybe you guys are going to, I don't know, you might seek someone out for guidance or a reading, or maybe you guys are just someone who does readings yourself. But I really feel like this is like trusting your intuition about this situation that is stressing you guys out. King of Swords in reverse. So I guess someone's going to be lashing out. I feel like someone will be lashing out. Just being so frustrated that maybe they say some things. There might also be like a feeling of not having control over a situation, or like maybe someone who is in some kind of authority position, maybe they just don't know how to run things, or maybe they are withholding information, or they are spiteful and not treating other people fairly. But I feel like there's someone lashing out and maybe withholding some information, or just being petty. Knight of Wands. So this could be you, or this could be someone else, but this is someone like who is very passionate about something and they are rushing towards it. They're all in. If you have an idea or a new relationship or something that you guys are just feeling passionate about, this is like really going for it, or strongly urging you to go for something that you are passionate about. It's just like really trying to get something going. Or maybe someone's trying to rush in and make you an offer, or rush in with some kind of information. I really feel like self-employment for a lot of you guys, or like being single, or just more independent, because then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. And so this is the being single, being independent, being abundant, trying to save up your money, something like that. Not wanting to rely on other people, not wanting to rely on their resources, or not wanting to have to answer to someone else. Maybe in, like with the Two of Cups in reverse, maybe it could be in a relationship, or just a friendship, a relationship, any kind of thing that started off good, started off as something that you were really passionate about, you really enjoyed it, you really felt some kind of emotional fulfillment or emotional connection to this person, this situation, whatever it may be. But you guys are just not getting along right now, and you're really, 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 really wanting to detach and do your own thing. Be single, be independent, be self-employed. Get away from these people that are just trying to argue and compete and just not wanting to work with you. And here's some more encouragement with the Three of Wands. So this is you guys turning your back and expanding elsewhere. Planning, preparing, and building elsewhere. Moving on from something. there's also, like, this is a card of like your ships coming in. And with the Three of Wands, like, because there is the ship over there in the horizon, this is often a card of knowing what's going to happen before it happens. So, which makes sense when you do have this High Priestess here. I think that you guys really already know how a situation is going to go, or you know how a person's going to react, or you know what a person is going to do, something like that. You know exactly what's going to happen, and you're going to... I just want to say, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time trying to hold on to something or someone that just does not want to work with you. And so this is planning, getting organized, and preparing to do your own thing, to do something completely different. Or just really planning for something, getting ready, planning. Seven of Wands. So this is defending yourself, having to stand up for yourself, having to stand up for something, an idea, maybe a relationship, maybe you're dating someone that your friends don't like or your family doesn't like, or you want to start your own business and everyone thinks it's a stupid idea and you're having to defend that. Having to defend yourself. So your last card is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is you guys freeing yourself from something that you've been stuck in or feeling trapped in. Trapped in a job, trapped in a relationship. It's finally freeing yourself. So hopefully maybe leaving this job that you really don't like. Leaving this relationship that's really not going anywhere. Or this friendship that's not going anywhere. Something that is just not making you happy at all. You don't want to defend yourself anymore. You're freeing yourself, detaching, turning your back, expanding, and moving on, planning for something else. I did actually forget to do the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is you guys waiting. You've put in a lot of time and energy and effort into a certain situation. Or maybe I did do the bottom of the deck. I don't remember, but I'll do it again in case. So really waiting to see a payout. And underneath this, waiting to see a payout, when you guys plan and you expand and you move on from something and you get away from all this confrontation and toxicity, you do have the Ten of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment, happy relationship, happy family, just some kind of change that you guys make brings about emotional fulfillment for you guys. Whatever that may be to you guys, maybe all this chaos is you guys trying to have kids and arguing about it and having to defend the fact that you want to have kids and having to defend that you want to adopt, or just something like that. You eventually move away from this chaos and you do get that emotional fulfillment. That's all I got for you guys.